Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just down at the coast on the weekend. It's Friday morning, but I'm not working today. And I just thought that I would come on here and have a chat because I've been getting some comments on my videos that I'm depressing everyone because my life seems to be kind of dull and not very happy as we reach midlife. And all I can say to you is that while not divulging my age, I am midlife. And sorry for wearing sunglasses, but haven't got any makeup on. So these are kind of nice because now the sun's coming through. It is winter in Australia. It's absolutely freezing, but it's a beautiful day and about to go for a walk. What I will say to you is that I don't post every single snippets of my life on this YouTube channel, but and when I do, it's because I've got this sort of desire to create something and to reach out to my little tiny community, but it's really not to basically divulge everything. So and it's funny because when I've kept a diary since I was 8 years old. I hardly write in diaries anymore, more journaling sometimes, but even then I'm not very good at keeping that up. I tend to only go to my diary or my journal when I'm not feeling great, and I guess in some ways this YouTube channel has given me a space to sort of express that. Now if it's kind of depressing, please go and look at Mr. Beast or I don't know some sort of other YouTube channels that would give you more joy. But this is just a safe space for everybody, and you're very welcome to jot down all your feelings and thoughts if you like. But I can say to you that midlife is not perfect. It's challenging. I've lived, I think once you hit a certain age, you would have had many experiences that will or may not define you. I've been married. I'm a parent. I'm in a relationship. I've got great friends around me. I've got a good relationship with my mum and dad. I'm trying to build further bonds with my children. And at the same place, I'm trying to understand my place in the world. And, when you're looking at the other half of your life, what you hope would be another half of your life, you would want to have something exciting, and I do, and I will share that as we progress on this journey together. And sometimes my video are a couple of weeks sort of late than it's not a live stream, so bear with me as I navigate through this YouTube thingy. Anyways, enough about that. So I just want to say thank you to the person that left that comment. Sorry if I'm depressing you, but let me say that, as far as luck and all that, I feel very blessed with what I've got. And again, not perfect, and I'm still working on myself, but I will get there. And today, it's stunning. It's beautiful. The sun's out. I don't know whether you can see it. You're in a bread basket at the moment. Apologies about that, but I've lost my camera, I think they call it the standy thing. And I'm about to go for a walk before the wind picks up too much. But I just thought I'd come in and say to anyone out there if you're struggling, hang on, hold on tight there, because if you can ride through it, tomorrow is another day with no mistakes in it. Okay? All right, let's go for a walk. I'll take you. Isn't that stunning? Just down the road. I wonder if this swing is going to be safe to sit on. Can only try. It's a really cool swing that's just out in the middle of the streets. Kudos to the owner for putting it here. Okay, so let's continue our conversation from the porch, shall we? So yes, what is an exciting life, may I ask? What is a full and happy life? If you can define that, I will come to the party. What I can tell you is that everyone's life is very different. I mean, everyone walks their own path. And I will talk about walking in a second, but you know, like if we were to put our problems against everyone else's problems, somehow we may actually come out okay. So always keep that kind of perspective and be macro looking, I guess, you know, because we can just worry about our issues and then just sink down this hole of self-pity. But I find that when I walk and go out to nature, which I'm trying to do more and more, my problems sometimes just dissipate, even for just that couple of hours. Still depressing? Let me try. What I will say though is that this channel is actually my little creative outlet, and the reason why you don't see many people in it, well, the fact that, you know, I don't really show a lot of people in it, is because I don't really like to film my family and friends because I respect their privacy. And so they should be, you know, protective of their privacy, and I want to help them protect that. I'm putting myself out in the world, getting lots of criticism along the way, but why should I subject them to my videos, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do if the moment is, you know, not going to be too private, if that makes sense. But I think with my family especially, and you know, some friends, I try to keep it very, very private. Anyways, probably not good for a YouTuber to not be so open, but that's how it is. Oh, it's so beautiful. Let me show you. So green. The other question I have is, do you think that midlife has got similar problems versus your childhood or your youth or teenagehood or in your 30s? My response to that is that, you know, life is up and down, right? I think when you're young, you've got a different set of what you think are problems. And then when you're older, you've got a different set of problems. Sometimes they're kind of very similar problems, but just maybe a little bit compounded and maybe even bigger as you age. But one thing is constant, is that there's always issues. Nothing is ever perfect. I really feel that if you don't have something going on, if you don't feel a bit of pain, you won't be able to appreciate the beauty. And I do have friends whose life is absolutely perfect. And I think that is a marvel. But I really do appreciate friends as well whose lives are punctuated with like lots of downs, okay? Lots of downs. And they still come through shining, you know, or they somehow still survive. That for me is real courage. So with that, I want to ask you, what is the ideal midlife stage? What does that look like? You tell me in the comment section what that looks like. It's different for everyone, obviously. And, you know, what is defined dull or sad or empty or happy or joyful or amazing will differ from one person to the other. The truth is that there are heaps of wildlife where I am at the moment, and these poor wombats, and I really do love them, they're a robust little thing, they keep getting run over. So please drive carefully in the country, folks. Look, there's a bird. Woo! Many birds. But I can hear the flap of the birds. I can assure you that my life is neither dull nor empty. Then again, let's define what is your definition of dull and what is your definition of empty, because it means different things to different people. I have to say that I'm very lucky. Okay, I have at this stage of life, I have been married. I am a parent. I have a great group of friends around me. I'm in a loving relationship. I have a good relationship with my parents, and I feel that that's kind of pretty much all I need at the moment. Of course, you know, work satisfaction, which comes in ebbs and flows, like everything in life. Could be better, but I'm still working, and I'm grateful for that, because we all need to pay the bills. That said, I'm also working on a couple of projects that I'm excited about. They're lifelong kind of projects, but I've ticked off quite a few things in my life now in terms of my bucket list of dreams. And if you're listening to this video, try and do the same thing, or, you know, cull that list maybe, or make it as long as you want, and then every day do something, one little thing maybe, to get you as close to ticking those items off as much as possible. Midlife is a place and a stage where I don't regret being at the moment. I think, you know, I just feel blessed despite all my, you know, various challenges, and there are sort of painful things going on in my life at the moment, but I am working on myself, and I'm working through it. I have got a therapist who I see now and then, just to kind of, you know, paint a canvas for this, my therapist, to sort of try and understand myself, because sometimes what you're expressing in that session, and then afterwards you find out a little bit more about, you know, why you're feeling things the way you are. And I do that. I see a therapist because I don't want to burden my friends and my family, who I think if I do tell them the stuff that's been going on, or I've experienced, I think they would be concerned. But that said, I am okay, and you know, I will be okay. So what else can I tell you? I'm feeling really good at the moment because I'm down at the coast, and it's been really cold. Last night was quite cold, and the fire wasn't sufficient, but today the sun is out, and that's kind of like, in some ways, symbolic of life. You know, you just go through the hard time, and then you will be rewarded the good times, I guess. Well, maybe reward is not the right words, but you will be faced with a better tomorrow.